This is Coogan Cassius for IFL TV. We're at the Essex Fight Academy here in Loughton. With me, I've got soon-to-be professional boxer Ohara Davies.
That's right, Ohara Davies, soon to be pro, soon to take over the sport.
And obviously James Arg Argent from The Only Way is Essex, who's suddenly now thinks he's a fucking boxer.
I do a bit of boxercise, a bit of skipping here and there, but that's about it.
Well, listen, you've trained with some of the best trainers in the world, so we'll come on to that in a minute. Mr. Ohara Davies. Obviously, amateur record, perfect amateur record, 18-0. You turned pro on the 19th of April at York Hall, so you just must be buzzing to get this one out of the way. That's always that first fight, isn't it?
To be honest, I haven't fought in a year. In the amateurs, in 2012, I had 11 fights. I actually fought twice. I've actually fought once every 2 weeks for 6 months. And I built up such a buzz in that 1 year that when 2013 came, I only fought once. I couldn't get no fights at all. You know, I was looking for fights and I couldn't get no fights. So I said, I'm going to go pro. And, you know, in the pro game, they can't hide from me. So I've been looking at the pro scene and I'm looking at everyone passing around belts as if it's a toy. You know, like I'm seeing, like on this week, he's a champion. And the next month, he's a champion. You know what I mean? So I'm here to make it clean again. I'm gonna take all the belts and I'll be holding on to them.
So, as an amateur, what was your weight?
I was actually light welter, 63 kilos. As a pro, I'll be a lightweight. Yeah. So
obviously that's going to be your initial start to your career, and you more than likely move up, won't you, as you get more fights?
Yeah, definitely I will as I grow and get older.
So, how did you two meet?
Well, I met Ohara Davies in the Mayweather Boxing Club, and as soon as I got out there, like sort of, I was looking around. The whole thing was surreal to me. Like being there, it was like this crazy experience. And obviously, I noticed Davies and a couple of guys he was with, obviously because of their accents, them being from London. So it was nice to see some people from home out there. And literally, the thing that was special about Davies was whenever he sparred, the whole of Mayweather's gym would stop and watch him, because outside of the gym he's quite a polite, fairly shy, like sort of quiet guy. But inside the ring, he's like the biggest trash talker going. He's like a little mini Mayweather. He's like telling the opponent how like easy it is, it's hard work, and you can't hurt him, and like easy money and all things like that. And you know, it was just amazing. Like he was struggling for sparring even in Mayweather's gym. All the American boys, you know, they just wouldn't fight you, would they, Davies? Yeah, he just really stood out, and we started chatting, and Davies had been giving me a few pointers here and there. Like I've been trying to learn a bit from him, but yeah, like literally in Mayweather's gym, all eyes are on him, so he's definitely an exciting prospect.
So let's just paint a little picture here. Obviously, you're a boxing man through and through, so in steps reality TV star James Argent into the Mayweather Boxing Club. First of all, did you know who he was?
I didn't.
What? Are you joking? You don't watch Terry, bruv? Interview ended.
To be honest, I've never watched any of them shows, but since I've met Arj, I've been watching that show like crazy. I've been watching it often. It's a good show. I think I'm addicted to it now.
Do you know what? You know, like obviously, like Towie's like and boxing, because we used to do a lot of Towie interviews, and like it was just like, it was getting way too much stick, do you know what I mean? It was like...
You lost your street cred?
No, not street cred, because like, I live in Essex and I like Towie, but it gets a lot of, do you know what I mean? Yeah, like there is, it ain't everyone's cup of tea.
Boxing, ain't it?
It's like hardcore boxing fans on the internet, right? So they're suddenly seeing interviews with like all these different boxers, and then they suddenly see like Joey Essex or whoever, do you know what I mean? And they're like, what the fuck? But listen, I know that you enjoy your boxing and you've been taking it to great lengths, haven't you? I mean, you've been in the Mayweather Boxing Club out in Las Vegas, training with Roger Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather Sr. You've been out to Cairns to train with the Fury camp, Tyson Fury and Peter Fury.
Tyson Fury, Peter Fury and Eddie Chambers, Too Fast Eddie Chambers. And now recently, obviously, you know, my regular trainer is Jim McDonald Jr., who's in obviously the James Chunky DeGale camp, and I've also been doing some training with, you know, obviously a friend of mine, Tony Sims, who's got the likes of Kevin Mitchell, Anthony Joshua. He also had Darren Barker for the world title. So I've been in amongst some of the best trainers in the world. Yeah.
You know, listen, I was talking. Who was I talking to? I was talking about Jimmy McDonald about you, and to be honest, and he said that you've got good hands, and you actually, when you're in the gym and that doing it, you take it seriously. So it's not just like a a little, one-hit wonder thing just to come there for a little while. You've been doing it on and off for quite some time.
Yeah, do you know what? I mean, ever since I was a kid, my grandfather Seamus, who passed away, he was obsessed with boxing, and me and him used to just watch for hours on end Muhammad Ali DVDs and stuff like that together and stuff. So boxing's always been, I've always loved watching it. I never really thought I could ever sort of take part, sort of thing. I've never had a street fight. I've never been beaten up before I had a fight. So, but to start at a late age, I mean, I'm just enjoying it. It's the best fitness in the world, and you never know. I should get a little celebrity fight going one day or soon. I think I'd do a job.
We were talking about that, weren't we? You could either fight either James Corden or Paul Potts.
Yeah, I think give me one of the Made in Chelsea cast. I'd love to bash one of them up. Yeah.
Ohara, pro game, obviously a world apart from the amateur scene, obviously. But you think that your style and the way you are is going to be more suited and adapted to that?
Yeah, it definitely will. I can go on forever, for one. Two, I'm slick. I'm one of the people that I won't take a lot of hits, so you won't see me taking a lot of hits. I'll be giving more hits than I take. I'm fast, I'm smart, and I'm young, and I'm hungry. Where I'm from, I didn't have much as a youth. So when I got into boxing, I realized I can be good at this. I can be good at something. So I dedicated my whole life to boxing, training. I trained and I still train 6-7 days a week. My diet's on point. I was born for this. I feel like I was born to box. The way my whole life it was all set up. I feel like I was born to box. And now that I'm here, every lightweight, not just in the UK, in America, every lightweight is in trouble. And now, I'm only talking now because I haven't had any fights, but as soon as the first, second, 10th, 30th fight comes, you'll see, and you'll be saying to yourself, I remember when I interviewed that guy 5 or 10 years ago, and he was right. So I've sparred pros. I ain't gonna name any names, but I've sparred good pros, established pros, and I've dealt with them easily.
Yes, it's true.
In sparring, I don't get dealt with in sparring. In my amateur fights, I never got dealt with. I don't know how it feels, and to actually lose a fight. I don't know how it feels, and I won't be knowing how it feels as a pro. Just know, everyone that's a lightweight, either you got to go up in weight or you got to go down in weight, because I'm coming to take over.
Davis has got an incredible story, actually, which was covered by the BBC. Do you want to talk a bit about that, Davis?
Yeah. When I was young, I basically had a friend that died. One of my close friends. This is just when I started boxing. I wasn't too serious in boxing, but he used to come to the gym with me and try to motivate me to box. He was a Tottenham. He used to play football. He played for Tottenham. He was a good footballer, and he actually got stabbed in his neck and killed. And I was like, wow. So from then, because I remember in gym, he used to tell me all the time to, because I used to smoke. He used to say to me, quit smoking and focus on your boxing and all that stuff. So after he died, I said to myself, I'm gonna dedicate myself even more now to the sport that I'm doing, because he was a close mate of mine, and I wish he was alive now. He could see that I'm actually doing it, because the time when he knew me and the time that he died, I was boxing. I used to train here and there, but I wasn't too serious about it, and I used to smoke still, and now I'm about to make it. I'm about to make millions and be world champ. And I just wish he was there to see it. But his name, it was Jamal Mason Blair. R.I.P.
You know what? I like your attitude, because it's a confident attitude rather than when it borders into cocky and arrogant. But I can see you're confident, and you obviously believe in what you think you can achieve or what you believe you will achieve. So that's refreshing to hear. Like I said, you're about to turn pro in just over a month's time. So I'm interested to see your.
He's won some big tournaments as well, with you, Davis. They'll sit the Haringey.
Won the Haringey Box Cup twice. I fought in the novices. I fought against Lagos, and I fought for Ghana internationally. So yeah, I've done all right.
He's doing all right. He's good.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of support. All the tower cast are behind him and stuff. So hopefully we'll all be doing his ring walks with him if he lets us. We'll be there on the night. So.
Of course, 100%. I'm just thinking, don't know what round has to stop this fight, because honestly, yeah, everyone's paying. I'm selling tickets for this fight, and everyone's coming down. They're paying the ticket to come and see me fight, and don't really want to stop it in round 1. So I'm thinking probably let him go to round 2 or stopping me around free to give the people their money's worth. They're paying £35 for the ticket, so make it. I might make it. They pay 10, so they're paying around a tenner around. You know what I mean? But don't know. Probably around 2, around 3. But.
All right, listen, we'll let you do your talking in the ring. But no, listen, I like your attitude.
We're going to get some footage for you, Cougs. Definitely, we're going to put up on IFL. We're going to put up Ohara Davies' Pro Davey, and we can let everyone at home, see what they think.
So you're fighting on a Steve Goodwin card, 19th of April, York Hall. People can hit you up on your Twitter for tickets.
Yep, you can hit me up on my Twitter. You can hit me up on my Facebook. On my Twitter, if you look at my bio, I have my manager's email address, so you can look on there. www.twitter.com/Ohara Davies. OHARA for Ohara, DAVIES for Davis. At Ohara Davies. Right, also, you can look at my website, www.oharadavis.co.uk.
Are you trained by Tundi?
Yep, I am.
You know Tundi very well.
He's the best. In my opinion, he's the best coach in the world, and he's a bit quiet. You don't really hear about him nowadays. You're hearing about all of these other coaches that train him and this and that, and they're training British champions and world champions. But my coach is the best coach, and together, me, him, the other fighters we've got, and Junior Saba, who's turned pro, everyone else that's a pro, that's about to turn pro, that's also with us. We're going to take over the sport. This is our sport. Just wait and see.
I love it. All
right. Listen, guys, thanks for talking to IFL TV. James Argent, the English Mayweather, as the people are calling him. Sugar Ray Arch.
Eddie Hearn named me that.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Listen, thanks for talking to us. We'll follow your progress into the professional ranks, and let's see if your mouth backs your hands.
You will. Basically, my hands are bigger than my mouth. I talk, but I'll be knocking out more people than I'll be talking. So, good interview, and you'll see in the future. Everyone watching this, you'll see in the future.
All right, and the last thing I'm going to say to you is stop sleeping with women and then fucking them off after. It ain't no good.
Cougs. It's more exciting, mate.
Do you know what? I was watching Terry the other day, and I see your moment with Gemma, and I can see you're half smiling to yourself, like. No, I'm only joking.
Sorry for her, but no one likes to friend zone someone, do they?
Is that what you've done? Well, just firmly put her in a friend zone.
Well, yeah, but I
felt a bit sorry to be honest with Gemma the other day. I thought you was, but I thought you handled it in a discreet, way.
Tried.
Even though there was a camera crew pointed at you in a packed place.
It's not easy, but it's the job, isn't it? It's the job. It's the job, mate.
Anyone else you're banging on, Towie?
No one special. No one on Towie. No.
No?
No, not at the moment.
You don't want to shout out any of your girlfriends because you're single, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm single and ready to mingle, yeah. So hopefully the more boxing I do, the more weight I lose, the more girls I get.
All right, listen, Arg, Ohara, thanks for talking to IFL TV. We look forward to whatever you do next. Can never tell what you're doing next. No, Towie's enough, but I want to see more stuff in the boxing ring.
Autobiography coming out end of March.
Have you really?
Yes. Living at Arg. Oh yeah, I need you to come to that night to help me support it, the press launch.
I'll tell you what, I will if you mention me in it somewhere.
Yeah, you are. You already mentioned, mate. It's done.
All right. And listen, April 19th, we look forward to seeing your professional debut.
Thanks a lot.
All right.
See you then.
Kugan Cassius, Ohara Davies, James Arg Argent for IFL TV. Thank you very much.